Welcome to week 6 of fantasy football. This is Kirk and Zach.
What's up?
And this week we have Saugus M.A. Candies Labia taking the W, Colonel O.J. Simpson the Jew Hunter, Hareem Cunt, Dirty Larry's Narcolepsy, Fat Blunts, and Team Steal Your Money Girl all get big W's this week, with Team Steal Your Money Girl putting up 122 points this week and destroying everyone else in points. Huge amount of points.
However, the only undefeated team lost.
And Team Steal Your Money Girl even put up 122 points with LaShawn McCoy and Doug Baldwin on bye. But, God, he's going to have a great fucking week.
Yeah, not as great as a night as Mr. Kobe always has.
Yeah, that is very true. I still lives in Alston. Could have taken a W, but God, there's the good, there's the bad, and then there's I still live in Alston.
He benches Mike Evans for Andre Ellington
And loses by 13, and Mike Evans
Had 15.
is an obvious start in any league, no matter who you are. I don't know what to say.
I think he thought he was playing Patrick Peterson, and he's a shutdown corner. So I still lives in Alston's. Probably thought, you know what, he's probably going to have a bad game. Plus, James Winston did get hurt, so when he saw that, he was probably like, good, I benched Mike Evans.
And then
Ryan
Mike
Fitzpatrick
Evans burns Peterson for a 40-yard touchdown.
And Peterson got hurt in that game. He was playing hurt.
And, yeah. Amari Cooper, God, that is another story. Hareem Cunt got a W, but, God, that man is a fucking headache.
Yep. He's a headache.
He has not gotten over 5 points in the last 4 weeks, even with the return of Derek Carr. God, what do you say, Zach? Do you start him every week still?
You know what? He's getting to the point where you can start people like Kendall Wright on Chicago or people like that who just average 7 points consistently. Amari Cooper, yeah, Derek Carr just came back, but Michael Crabtree's getting all the points in that system. Even Marshawn Lynch in that system is doing
Jared
so good.
Jared
Cook is
eating
piling
more
it up.
targets.
I don't know. If I had Amari Cooper, I'd trade him. Try to get anything you can from him. I just think he's going to continue to go down. Maybe wait for next week if he has a good week. Trade him right away. Good trade.
Fat Blunts returns to the winner's circle at 2-4 with a huge performance from Bell. The Steelers took down the 5-0 Chiefs, and the Steelers look to be back and rolling with Brown and Bell both scoring above 20 points. They are locked in as wide receiver 1 and RB1 and fire them up as that, nothing less. And then we have Todd Heap's minivan, who started Jonathan Stewart, who scored a negative 0.4 points. That man...
That's a minus. That's not a plus. That ain't good.
that is not a good thing to see on your roster.
That ain't good, Kirk.
But on the bright side for McCaffrey owners, he is eating up targets.
10 receptions.
For 56 yards and a touchdown,
10!
especially in a PPR league.
Wait, Kirk, did I say it? 10! That's 10 points off receptions! 10! Keep going.
Yeah, 10 points off receptions. He is someone you can start confidently with the Panthers offense looking more towards the passing game.
I mean, 10 receptions? God.
Let's talk about a big injury in Aaron Rodgers. That is huge.
Brett Hundley now quarterbacking the Packers. Jordy Nelson goes down. Randall Cobb goes down.
Devontae Adams, Martellus Bennett, but Aaron Jones was a popular waiver wire pickup last week and should be another popular waiver wire this week. Even with Ty Montgomery not doing well, they could go to a more 2 running back committee approach with Rodgers going down, and both could see 10-plus touches each week.
You know what? I think Aaron Jones is going to lead the Packers next week to a victory. Whoever has Aaron Jones, start him, guaranteed over 15 fantasy points. Bold prediction right there.
Okay, very, very bold. But we'll see. Another injury that got a good running back in return was Dalvin Cook. He was one of the best rookies so far, but then Latavius Murray was the immediate pickup. But McKinnon took over the starting job. 2 games with more than 20 fantasy points, and he's looking like a low-end RB1. What can I say?
I mean, I know in my fantasy league when Dalvin Cook got hurt, I quickly traded for Jerick McKinnon. Might be too late for whoever has Jerick McKinnon. I think you keep him. For people trying to get him, you're going to have to pay a steep price at this point because the Vikings and everyone else in the league know they're the go-to back.
He could be a good sell high if you have him, and a good buy low if you need him.
I don't think you sell. I think you keep. Vikings love to run the ball. Think back to the Adrian Peterson days. He is also a great third down receiver. He had 6 receptions, that's 6 points, compared to Christian McCaffrey, who had 10.
Very unrealistic that McKinnon keeps it up with Diggs out. They're going to look for Diggs more. Teddy Bridgewater's coming back. He's a running quarterback. He's going to get more opportunities. I say, if you can, get rid of McKinnon. Get something in return. Maybe a Demaryius Thomas. With Emmanuel Sanders going down, Demaryius Thomas got a season high, 14 targets, 10 receptions for 133 yards.
No, don't take Demaryius Thomas. Brock Osweiler was in the game for a little bit, and no one wants Brock Osweiler to fucking play. He's complete buttocks.
Alright, shut up, Zach. On the other hand, one of the most annoying fantasy players, Benny Fowler, is finally relevant with the injury to Emmanuel Sanders.
Agreed.
That kid was one of the most annoying fuckers I've ever had to deal with as a Demaryius Thomas owner myself. He would always take touchdowns, receptions, targets away from Thomas and Sanders, but now...
More annoying than Nadian? Nadian's pretty annoying. His laugh? God damn.
Maybe, but... Yeah, Fowler should be a good volume-based pickup this week. And lastly...
We didn't speak about Adrian Peterson. Whoever had Adrian Peterson, God fucking bless you. Gets traded, the best thing that could happen to him. To an O-line that had David Johnson running behind it. Now it has Adrian Peterson. Imagine if David Johnson comes back week 17, week something. 2 really good fantasy players.
All day is back. All I can say. Lastly, fire up them rookies. Watson, Fournette, and McCaffrey are starting to run the fantasy football leagues. And I'm shocked. That's all I can say. It is a rookie-run fantasy league this year.
There are a bunch of rookies that are making a huge impact.
Right? Watson is currently the number 1 fantasy player after not even starting week 1, has the most touchdowns. Fournette is running like a fucking cheetah and fucking jaguar for the Jags. And, man, I don't know what else to say. McCaffrey's on the up. And yeah.
Now, those Kareem Hunt owners, don't worry. I know he hasn't gotten to the end zone in 3 straight games. He's had over 10 points, though, each of those games. I call for a huge game next week. I say he has over 25 fantasy points.
Hell no. Kareem
25.
Hunt is no longer a top 3 rookie. McCaffrey, Fournette, and Watson. There you go. Watson will come out of the bye in week 8. Go to the Legion of Boom in Seattle and tear them motherfuckers apart. Thank you. It's been a pleasure, and see you next week.
Peace.